What's going on, guys? So I ran Trav once again, and this is going to be runs 800 to 900. Starting off, we find a 5-3 lightning facet. Then we find an rune. Run number 12, we find a unique Talwar, and this ends up being the Blade of Alibaba, only 8 to Dex though. Run 17, we find a unique ring, and it's another Nature's Piece, which I found in my previous 100 runs. Next we find a 6-6, and then perfect on the damage reduced 20% Vampire Gaze. First gaze I found in ladder so far. Run 23, we find the Herald of Zakarum, Haas. Only 159% ED though. Then on run 25, I find Ethereal Haas, and that's 153. So not great rolls, but crazy to have back-to-back HOZs. Then we find 50 fire resist Alder's Boots, and people still want, even late in ladder, like perfect rolls, even on certain set items. Then we find a 4-5 lightning facet, which is pretty decent. I could sell that probably for 2 to 3 ists, I'd say. Then we find 1 to pally skills with 1 to maximum damage, so basically a plain combat skiller. Worth about, I would say, at least a little bit more. Then we find a 193% chef stop. Run 56. If this rolled good stats, it would have been worth a decent amount, but it didn't. So, pretty worthless. Then on run 66, and I've made a video about this already, Jeweler's Monarch of Defiance. It's not a JMOD, because that would be deflecting, but this still is very, very valuable. Then we find a Ruby Jewel, which is 40% ED, no IAS, but perfect on the ED roll. Then we find Water Walks. Run 72. We find Ward Traps, 48% Ward Traps. Ended up selling it for about a low rune. Run 80. We find a Burr rune. Right off the first member of the council there. Awesome. Then we find Guardian Angel Templar Coat. Nearing the end, run 87, we find a bow and crossbow skills. Maybe you get a pull for that. And then finally, an awesome Geeds. 154, 10, and 40%. Perfect on the magic find. So overall, quick recap. The Burr rune, obviously. And the Jeweler's Monarch of Defiance, which I was able to sell for about 4 to 5 Burr runes. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let me know below.